While WWE continues to grow under new leadership, there's been some booking decisions in 2025 that left a lot to be desired with fans. Number 10, LA Knight's booking. WWE's handling of LA Knight in 2025 is very frustrating for the faithful fans of the megastar, who is quite popular but doesn't seemingly get the push that his supporters feel he deserves. Some feeling that he has consistent connection with the audience, but is always losing in those key big match situations. He lost in the finals of the last time is now tournament, despite making it to the finals above many other people, and defeating returning superstars like Matt Cardona. But missing a shot at John Cena's last match, that's gonna sting, and losing matches where momentum could have built him, that's gonna sting. Recent TV angles like him being squashed on a car by the Vision have a lot of people feeling he's written off of TV, but that's not the case because he does have a reported big chunk of time left on his WWE contract, and reportedly WWE has big plans for him in 2026, hopefully bigger than they did in 2025. Number 9, Randy Orton. Randy Orton's handling in 2025 has drawn criticism because WWE mainly hasn't given him the meaningful momentum despite his veteran status and sustained popularity. He lost major TV matches, including a backlash against John Cena, a match that didn't live up to expectations, and didn't win the King of the Ring, though that ending of the tournament was quite compelling, falling short in a final to Cody Rhodes instead of getting a title shot boost. The Viper's appearance has been sporadic, with long absences, maybe due to injury, but that's not clear, and limited storyline progression, leaving him feeling like a side character rather than a top star, which may be an indicator of just where he is in his career, though fans want him to do more. Even WWE legends such as Hall of Famer Ric Flair publicly stated that Orton isn't being utilized to his full potential, arguing that the creative direction for him has been wasted as a talent this year. Number 8, inserting Travis Scott into John Cena and Cody Rhodes' WrestleMania main event. WWE's call to bring in celebrity rapper Travis Scott is maybe just a mainstream celebrity cameo viral moment move that didn't really fulfill any further long-term goals. Yeah, this is the WrestleMania main event, and it got criticized a lot because he disrupted the emotional payoff of Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. He was a surprise. He took a long time to get down to the ring. He did take a crossroads, but he was the deciding factor in John Cena getting his 17th world title win. And the finish felt anticlimactic, and we never got to see anything else with them. Instead of enhancing the narrative, the angle distracted from the compelling drama of these two guys in a big match, and it got a lukewarm reaction at best. Number 7, Ron Killings. In 2025, WWE tried turning R-Truth into Ron Killings, a more serious old-school version of his character before the comedy elements became so popular. But the transition largely went nowhere and wound up as an example of just maybe not committing to the bit. WWE allowed his contract to lapse, leading to him to be publicly announcing that he was released, only to have him return to a big reaction days later at Money in the Bank, a moment many fans saw as WWE maybe just responding to the backlash they got online rather than doing a planned storyline. Shortly thereafter, he presents the more serious Ron Killings persona, and then it was dropped, reverting to the old comedy routine, which was over within a few weeks, making the entire repackage and reintroduction feel half-baked, confusing, and deflating. Number 6, Shinsuke Nakamura's US title run. Nakamura's US title run early this year didn't feel as good as it could have been, maybe a bit underwhelming on delivery. He won the title from LA Knight at the 2024 Survivor Series, but barely presented the title on television, only in notable defenses that ended in disqualification, which did nothing to build momentum or prestige for the championship or Nakamura. Nakamura was absent from major storylines, appeared sporadically, making his reign feel invisible rather than meaningful. Number 5, Brock Lesnar squashing John Cena at WrestlePalooza. Brock Lesnar squashing Cena at WrestlePalooza was widely seen as one of WWE's worst booking decisions in a main event match this year. Lesnar dominated Cena quickly, hit multiple F5s, ending the match in a brief one-sided affair rather than giving Cena a competitive emotional showdown in his farewell tour. Many fans felt that Cena, in one of his biggest matches on his farewell tour with one of his biggest rivals, deserved a stronger send-off, and the squash outcome undermined his legacy and the match's emotional stakes, especially as the first big main event streaming in WWE's new deal with ESPN. Number 4, overpushing Jey Uso. Many fans feel that WWE overdid it with Jey Uso. Yes, yeet is over. Yes, yeeting is a thing. It will not stop. A lot of people do it. A lot of people buy the merch. All the numbers would indicate him having the year he had made sense, but maybe how it went over didn't. Yeah, and it didn't have the oomph that people wanted in the biggest moments it could have. His Royal Rumble win over John Cena was a shocking and surprising one, and WWE took a risk on him, even defeating Gunther for the world title, a match that had its questionable doubters at the time, but delivered in a special moment. But his run with the title is what got the most negative part of the year for him. Yeah, fans on social media also criticized the company for relying heavily on Jey Uso's catchphrases and presence rather than developing a more layered character for him, especially once he got the world title. Oddly enough, he's kind of more compelling after losing out of the Last Time Is Now tournament and reuniting with his brother Jimmy to reform the Usos. Number 3. Drew McIntyre. McIntyre had an impressive WWE run in 2024, winning the world title at WrestleMania in front of a crowd only to be cashed in on, and then having the blood feud of the year with CM Punk. But 2025 was a different story. He pursued the bloodline. Yes, Roman Reigns. He was going to slay all of them as they were now baby faces, and he would have revenge on them as a villain and a heel. Well, it didn't gain traction, and he got pinned by bloodline members, and it went nowhere. And fans of McIntyre himself have expressed frustration with where they're going with him. Number 2, The Rock at the Netflix Raw premiere. It was a huge night for WWE, maybe the development and redevelopment of some major storylines as they launched onto Netflix. And here's The Rock, but he's a babyface. It was strange. It felt disconnected from the ongoing storyline that WWE was leaping into after WrestleMania 40. He showed up as a crowd-pleasing, appreciative figure, praising both Cody and Roman Reigns instead of leaning into his established heel final boss persona or building towards a marquee feud. He certainly was there to congratulate Roman Reigns. He congratulated Cody, but gave him hell just months earlier. That shift undercut his long-term character direction and kind of muddled expectations, since fans had been waiting for the heat or the conflict, not the applause. Reports state that his promo undid months of storytelling momentum and made his role in the show feel more standalone and congratulatory than coherent with the Bloodline Cody narrative. As a result, many viewers found his appearance awkward. Number 1. John Cena's farewell tour and heel turn. WWE's booking of John Cena's heel turn was a risky move. It was all documented on the Unreal show. I was in Toronto when they did this. It's the biggest heel turn since Hulk Hogan joined the NWO. But where it went after that just did not meet the expectations, and was the risk even really worth it? His first ever heel run maybe shouldn't have been during his farewell tour, when so many fans wanted to come and congratulate him and have one more special moment cheering for good guy, big match John Cena. And many of those fans, under the circumstances of this is the last time they're going to see him in their town, simply didn't really want to commit to the idea of him being a heel John Cena. The last time was now, but was this the right time to make him a heel? Probably not. A risky move that simply didn't pay off.